What's up, guys? It's Andy with Soblue Productions. Glad to be back here with you. Got a good one for you today. Got the back nine of round 2, the City of Mobile Championships 25th annual event. We're here at South Alabama's course right on the campus. I'm by myself today, so hope you enjoy. Got some good golf. There you can see Todd leading the way with 14 down, tearing it up here on the front nine as well. So we'll see if he can keep that streak going here as we go to the back nine. We got hole 10, par 3, 440 feet. Got this nice wide open fairway here to start off the back nine of this round here. You're gonna get up to these trees where it kind of splits. There you can see most players probably gonna take this right gap. As long as you get short of this ceiling, all these limbs that you can see hanging over comes up short to this green. Nice look there back from the camera. Pretty difficult hole. I think it's averaging 3.06, so just over par. There you can see Todd really putting a good one on it. Nicely done, just outside the circle maybe. But once again, this hole pretty difficult to get to, inside the circle at least. So we'll see what the rest of these guys can do here. Zach Melton just kind of turning it over. And if you watch the front nine, you saw a lot of wind. And that wind's only going to probably keep picking up here. Decent shot there from Cam, just a little low. And any of these guys will tell you too, throwing in the wind, you got to really release the disc with a good angle. Know what your disc you're going to do. Jared getting really close there on that one, just not quite enough. A little too high. Zach probably looking just to get himself a look, maybe at the basket somehow. Should have a nice little shot there. And Cam going with the run, so almost putting it in for a deuce from downtown. And if you're Jared there's no reason to try to run it. You see you got that tree in his way, so just setting himself up for a nice little tap in 3. Yes, sir. Melton with the 3 save. Good way to start off the back nine there. Maybe not the tee shot he wanted, but capitalized off the big putt. And what do you know, Todd keeping it up with the deuce here, running it down. As we like to say, doing some cardio. And you can just see in the background those trees. It makes even a little 7-foot putt difficult. So there you go, starting it off. Todd getting the lone deuce. Moving to 7 under through 10 holes. Just tearing it up. Takes us to hole 11. First par 4 of the course. 620-foot shot. As you can see there, it was a really tight gap off the tee box. It's going to open up and fade here to the left. Got a pretty wide open fairway once you get out here. A lot of players might take left side. You can't really see it from this angle. Kind of goes out over the parking lot. And then you get up to this really guarded green. Very difficult to get to. Requires a pinpoint accurate shot. So this hole, as you can see there again, get through the trees. Kind of like that. Turn a little over on him though. So he might have a difficult look there trying to get to that green. Zach putting a really good line on it there. Yeah, nicely done. From that angle, he's definitely going to probably want to go over the parking lot. Cam kind of following the other Cam's line, just a little bit to the right. Once again, gonna kind of struggle there trying to get to the green. And Jared ripping that one. Nice distance on there. That ambulance might turn into a wambulance, so he's gonna hope that that's not really in his line. Beautiful shot over the parking lot there by Melton. You can see there he's within the circle. Can't really draw it up better than that. Honestly, from where he's at, the footing from that throw, it's a pretty decent spot to be in. I don't think he's going to have a look at the basket, but probably an easy par. And Colglazier might actually have a putt. He hit one of those early bushes, but should be circle's edge maybe. Jared there going into the parking lot, so that'll be OB there, but that's unfortunate. I think once you saw a disc get up into the air, that wind just wasn't having any of it. Stalled it out straight into that tree, so tough luck there for Jared. I think he'll be looking at this for a par save, a circle 4. And boom. That's one way to do it. Great putt. Not a whole lot there looking for Colglazier. That's how you do it. Very good 3 there for Zach Melton. That's one of 14 birdies on the day, 28 pars. This hole coming in at 3.92, so pretty difficult hole. Cam Todd cleaning up his 4 there. So there you go. Jared with a pretty impressive circle 4. Zach Melton, though, still in the show with the 3. Going in hole 12. Got a pretty short par 3, 225-foot shot. You can see all these gaps here these guys are walking through. Pretty much take any one you want. As long as you come in pretty soft to this basket, you should be pretty good. This is definitely a pin that you don't want to miss out on. Melton taking that wide right angle. And that should be a pretty easy back-to-back birdie for him. Cam Todd going at the basket, but that's going to leave him a little bit more than he wants there. Kind of the price you have to pay if you're going to run an ace. Nicely done. Jared getting a nice little anti-skip. And he's, if you watch the front 9, he had a rough go at it. The wind kind of got to him on some putts and didn't really get a round going. But maybe he can string together something here on this back 9. Good putt there. Puts one on the card. Melton, you can see there, not quite to his disc yet. Always a good problem to have. Cam Todd looking at the only 3 There you go. So finally Cam Todd gets some human in him. Stays at 15 under. Colglazier and Melton both going to 11. All right, so we got hole 13, par 3, 335-foot shot. This is a pretty good little hole. It's got a tight fairway here through the middle the whole way down. A couple gaps to the right side. You can take a big hyzer route. Pretty fair hole too, so if you're gonna risk going down the gut, you got a really good chance of getting to the basket as long as you throw a really nice shot. If you go out wide, you risk going over to the OB. Then you got all these trees to contend with down by the green, so we'll see which path they try to take here. Melton going up the gut, kind of S-ing his way up there, and that was nicely done. Leaves him about 20 feet. Cam getting away early, but really nice kick there off that little split tree. Leaves him a nice putt as well. And Jared, of course, going to take the big hyzer, just as we'd expect. Coming up a little left of Cam's there. May have an interesting putt. And also, as we'd expect, Cam Todd going to go up the gut. That's looking really nice. Just a little short, but A+. Good looking putt there from Jared again, just having a rough go at these baskets. And once again, don't sleep on the wind here on this course, especially today. These guys battled that wind, didn't make any of these putts easy, so a lot of these pretty simple putts you're seeing them hit are actually very impressive. Great putt there from Zach. Cam and Jared gonna tap out here. There you go. Couple twos, couple threes. Cam Todd still kind of tearing it up. 8 under on the round. Going on to hole 14. Pretty hole here. Par 3, 295-foot shot. You're gonna go around this little lake. Get the road to the right side. Don't want to pull it too much. If you're gonna take the forehand route, you gotta make sure it spikes in early. Then you see here, not a whole lot going on in the fairway as far as trees or anything, but you got the 2 OBs to deal with. Just gotta make sure you know what you're throwing. Zach not super thrilled. Fortunate bounce though off the park bench. Should actually leave him a putt, so getting away with one there. Yeah, some big wind play on that disc, but turns out pretty nice. I think a lot of these guys wouldn't mind being on that side of the basket, slightly uphill. Cam going with the forehand. Oh. That is there you go, Soblue replay. Sitting on the pole. That's how it's done. Jared unintentionally going with the skip shot. Not pleased. Throwing for his 3 here. Oh my goodness. Great shot. Should have done it the first time. Would have been a beaut. Man, good little look. Kind of a scary putt. Going a little downhill. Don't want anything to roll away. Nice putt there from Jared. Should be a 4 there. Probably not super excited. But what can you do at this point? He's had some super unlucky bounces off the chains. A couple mistakes off the tee. He'll pick it up though. Solid putt there from Cam Todd. Getting a nice 2. And that's an easy birdie right there. So a word from our sponsor, FlighTowel. FlighTowel was created specifically for disc golfers. It's an amazing microfiber towel that allows the golfer to warm up their arm before they throw. With a built-in resistance pocket and fob made from a real disc, there's nothing quite like it. And guys, I gotta say, if you haven't tried one out, you're missing out. Go check them out, visit their website, some social media, order you one of those things. They're pretty awesome. Here we got hole 15, par 4, 455 feet. Here's a shot. You're looking at a pretty low ceiling. So a lot of these players might try to just hit that gut and maybe play for a big skip shot. A lot of skill involved in this tee shot here. Big placement, big on angle. Pretty good shot there from Cam Todd. Colglazier gonna try to go road, like climb over the curb. Not quite. That's tough. That's the risk you take when you're going over that route there. As long as you can get it to come back in, you're sitting pretty. Melton trying to take that same thing, but fortunate to stay in bounds. Not the best group of shots there, but as you can see, I mean, it's not an easy tee shot, so Jared's still some work to do through this fairway. Melton trying to line up the gap shot. Really good release. Beautiful play there. As long as that'll sit. Oh yeah. And even though he clipped that tree early on his tee shot, he is sitting about as good as you can be. Colglazier, sit down. A back-to-back great shot there on the upshot. Some unfortunate play there on the roll. Jared trying to go at it for a 3 here. Sits fairly nicely there on the side of the ridge. Cam Todd just not quite pleased. It looked like any branch possible was trying to get him on this one, so shouldn't have any trouble putting in a 4 though. Slow down. Man. I tell you what, he has had some of the worst luck in this round that I've ever seen. I mean, don't get me wrong, he missed the putt, but he got that roll that just made matters worse. Beautiful 3 there from Melton. There you go. Tough to deal with there if you're Neal. Not quite what he's looking for. Some bad luck involved as well. Colglazier also taking the 5. But Melton, really good birdie. Takes us to hole 16. Par 3, 387 feet. And this hole actually playing well over par. Coming in at 3.7. I think that's planned as the most difficult hole on the course today, so really tough to get to. You can see all these ceiling gap shots that they've got to deal with here, and then as soon as you get down here to this green, you can't really take a breath yet because you got that elevated basket. Looks like Melton maybe gonna go wide. Unfortunate there. Todd putting a nice shot right up the gut. Oh yeah, very well done. A little bit more than I like my steaks, but that's gonna put Cam back-to-back OBs, I believe. Jared fortunate enough to stay in bounds there at least. Oh no. Man. So Melton will be throwing after an OB stroke here. Still got some to deal with. So that won't be an easy putt there with that elevated basket. We'll see what he's got. Neal going with the patent pending. Pulling it a little bit, but probably aiming it that way just to get as close to the basket as he can. That's a pretty solid play there from Colglazier just to get a semi-tap in. Tap up. Same for Cam Todd. And man, Melton did leave it short, so got a lot of work left to do here. Looks like some of Jared's bad luck may have transferred to Zach Melton. Who knows? But that's a tough little roll after the basket there. Lining up an interesting little push putt. That was pretty crafty. Nearly went in too. Good cleanup there with by Colglazier. Melton. Todd gonna finish it up. There you go. Melton obviously not pleased with the 7. Puts him back to 1 under on the round. 9 under overall. Here we go to hole 17. 275 feet. Par 3. Simple little shot. Everybody but Melton probably throwing a small little putter backhand. Melton maybe going with the flick or slight turnover. Nothing too much to deal with here. You get the OB a little behind the basket as long as you don't slide past it too much. Looks like Todd coming up a little short, but leaves him a wide open putt. Nicely done there by Colglazier, kind of playing that little ridge, letting the disc slide down towards the basket. Jared just coming a little bit early. At this point, maybe just ready to end this round, move on to the next one. Can't blame him. Great shot there. He did go with that turnover. Colglazier looking just inside the edge of the circle here. I believe Todd there. No shocker that he played a little too quick for the camera, but sank a nice putt for a 2. There you can see Melton as well. Jared cleaning up his 3. Same for Cam. Yep, there you go. Zach and Todd both getting the deuces. Puts Todd at 10 under on the round, 18 total. So really walking away with this one. No telling what Chase card or a couple cards back are doing. We shall see. Moving on to hole 18 though. Really nice finishing hole here. 250 foot par 3. You got a lot of different little lines you can hit. Straight up the gut, hyzer, forehand hyzer. If you get a little high, you got these trees kind of just wanting to knock it down. So there you can see the straight gap. Todd going a little deep. Might be a little much for a deuce, but can't ever count him out for a nice putt. Melton with the smooth forehand. Great shot. Colglazier, this pretty identical to the other side. So we've seen 3 different routes here. Jared going that same way. Not quite getting the skip, but still leaving him a putt. This one actually coming in at 2.52, so one of the easier holes on the day. I think only a couple holes were a little better than that, maybe in the 2.4 range, but definitely a hole you want to get. Oh my goodness. Have a little fun with it, Jared. I mean, you got to at this point, so tough luck. Good little half go. No reason not to. That'll put him down as a 10 under on this round. Really well played. Nice finish there from Melton. And without that 7, he's looking at 5 or 6 down on this round. that just shows one hole, you know, can do it to you. Tough to make a mistake from that distance. Cam and Jared both tapping in, finish off. There you go. After 18, got a couple deuces. Cam Todd pushing the lead to 18 under. Really good round on the day. You see Melton and Colglazier coming both in at 11 down. Jared just having a rough round there, 4 under. But once again, always appreciate you guys for watching. Shout out to FlighTowel for making this possible. Tournament by Dynamic Disc. Special thanks to Prodigy Disc. Be on the lookout for all the things they're doing. And subscribe to the channel. Be on the lookout for the final round of the Mobile Championship. Peace.